listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's X Factor After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's X Factor After Show.
X Factor!
Whoop, whoop.
We're back! The 4-chair challenge continues tonight.
It sure does.
Continued, I guess. It's over. It happened. It's done.
Well, we still got more of Simon tomorrow.
Oh, thank God. Bing is renewing, and we're doing the after show for the X Factor. The 4-chair challenge continues. Rounds 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. I'm Jeffrey Masters. Joining me.
I'm Jason Ikeler.
The dynamic duo. Just
Dynamic
two
duo.
tonight.
We're missing JC and Nick.
R.I.P.
They
to both.
unfortunately died. They can't make it in anymore.
We'll see them on the other side. We miss them.
We're kidding.
I'll be
They'll
back
be
next
here
week.
next week.
We're shooting from heaven. Just
Back.
kidding. I meant hell.
Resurrected.
You know, I gotta say, I thought the boys were weak.
I think I'm gonna say it's either gonna be a Demi or a Simon year.
The groups
And I'm hoping
so
for Demi.
excited about.
I'm so excited for the groups, and Demi has a kick-ass girls team.
Yeah, should we briefly recap the 4
Yeah.
that were chosen?
So Demi's final 4 are Ryan Page, and I don't think we saw her last week, but she's saying "Stand by You."
Yeah.
And I thought, great performance. We talked a little bit while we were watching how she needed more of a bigger moment in it.
Yeah, it was like building,
And then
that's
plateau.
it. You know what? I was hard on her the first time that she performed, where I didn't know like what would happen.
Yeah.
She really won me over.
She's got a great personality too, and I think that's important in
Really good.
the X Factor, obviously.
Yeah, and great hair, great voice, great personality. What else could you ask for?
Nothing.
Exactly. Onward.
And then Kaya Cohen, who we talked about last week, and she's saying "Locked Out of
I
Heaven."
love her.
I think she'll probably be a finalist. I'm gonna call that out.
Okay, F-word done.
And then Alona Santiago, she's saying "Clarity" on Thursday.
Yeah, that was one we talked about. That probably live it sounded better.
A lot better than it did in the. She sounded good on the recording, but it wasn't just. I didn't get as much emotion as the judges did.
I totally agree.
And I kind of felt. Demi said that she lacks like a certain star quality. And I agree with that. Like, she's got the great voice, but I don't know if she has anything that makes you want to really go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. You know, that was a lot of my problem tonight with the episode. The guys, they were under 18, under 25.
Yeah, so
24 and under. A lot of them, except for Carlito, who I really love, were lacking that like drive and that passion of like, I've been doing this for so long and it's all I want.
Yep.
It's just like the little boys are like dreamers. They're like, singing is cool and I enjoy it.
I like One Direction, so I also want to be a singer.
Oh, God.
I know. Oh, and then final on Demi is Danielle Geimer.
Oh,
Georgia on my mind. She's one of the favorites.
I love her.
Although her like B-roll while she's performing is a little cheesy. I like science, so you see her like pour some purple chemicals into a bottle.
I've no friends, and she's like sitting on the ground reading a book and people are walking by her.
That wasn't set up.
Who produces the B-roll for this?
I don't know, because I'd like to say I'm super excited for the live rounds because it's a little bit less produced.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, especially the 4-chair challenge, like I like the concept of it, but the crowd screaming and booing and thumbs down and blah, blah, is a little too Jerry Springer for me.
When they brought Timmy back, or Tim back.
Yeah, and he like walks through the crowd and high fives
shaking
everyone.
hands. Yeah, it's an interesting format. I like seeing the judges struggle, though. Because usually in the past shows, there's like a behind-the-scenes moment for like 3 seconds, and they're like looking at pictures, and they're like, this one, ooh, maybe this one, oh, just kidding, this
You
one.
never really know who they're talking about.
Yeah, I like seeing that like pain. You're like, oh, they do feel for the contestants.
But I wish they would shut the audience up. Or do it somewhere where the audience isn't there, because it's annoying, I think.
But maybe that's why Tim stayed in. Because like they yelled enough.
You think?
Yeah. And you could see like Simon like egging them on, you know, for the ones that he likes.
I think Simon loves it, but I don't.
I don't know.
Personally.
I think I don't like the name of the challenge.
The
4-chair challenge. Like you get a chair. I don't know. Something about
It
like,
it's very like you're watching The Price is Right with singing.
yeah.
Do you think?
that like highly overproduced, like
Yeah.
semi-cheesy.
That's why I think the live rounds will be a lot better.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Also,
for
they cut Paulina, unless it's her team. They cut her out of everything.
that. That's because she's crazy.
She is crazy, but
She's absolutely crazy.
whatever.
So let's get into the guys tonight.
Let's do it.
So Alberto started.
He's saying, "Call me maybe."
I'm sorry, Alberto. Al Calderon. Yeah, he sang "Call Me Maybe." You know what? I was like, I like the song choice, nice, interesting. But then I was like, wait, I forgot that everyone's done that.
I feel like he's trying too hard. You
Like,
know,
that's not him. Like you don't think that's who he is?
I don't know. I don't think he knows who he is. So
That's because he's 4.
that's true. How old was he?
I don't remember. 14.
And his high notes were a little flat, and then he was doing something really weird with his vowels, where he was saying, "Call me maybe, a." Like, are you gonna say maybe or maybe?
I didn't mind that.
Okay, you into that?
Trying to like make it your own. I don't know. He was singing baby instead of baby, which I was like,
Okay.
okay, new, different, interesting. You know.
Yeah. Hold on. One second.
Oh, are you jumping rope?
Just trying to fix my mic cord.
Oh, go for it, please.
I'm a little like tied up under here. Do I got it? Is that good, Marissa?
Almost.
Okay.
We'll fix it.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Gosh darn it.
I know.
We're starting over. Just kidding.
Let's talk about Isaiah. Well, he had to take a seat first of all. Alberto.
Yeah, and then he's off eventually, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I am too. And then Isaiah Elston.
Yeah, he sang Whitney.
I'm kind of bummed because I was expecting a really big performance out of him, and it just wasn't up to par. I thought his audition was way better.
Yeah, I agree. And Going Down was an awesome song choice too. A lot of my problem with the performances tonight are they're doing these like big songs like Whitney Houston or other like semi-classics, like standard-esques. And I don't know what kind of performer they would be today in like a modern setting.
It's almost like they need the coaching before they go into these
Absolutely.
performances because it's just like a stupid. It's almost like, hey mom, what should I sing? Oh, Whitney, I believe the children are the people. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why they're not. Are they? Like, I don't know. I was doing some research before, and I don't think they're mentored that all for these performances.
Well, and we had Allison in here last week,
Right.
and she was kind of saying that you are just thrown into it, which makes sense because you're not really on a team yet. They're still making
That's a big
eliminations.
stage to be thrown into.
But I feel like somebody should be helping them,
Yeah.
and they're clearly not. Because a lot of the performances tonight were just kind of a train wreck.
I agree. I think had Isaiah got a better song, he would have got a chair.
Yeah, because he's super talented.
Yeah. And I'm kind of over the pre-produced format of like the ending singer will always be like the best of the night, and there'll be a struggle. You
And I
know?
wonder because the voice ratings are down. The voice. Oh my God, sorry.
What show are we
The
doing?
X Factor ratings are down. Awkward. And I do feel like it's because it's a little overproduced.
It's yeah.
You know, like everybody's seen the format of these singing competition shows. Like you go and you sing, you get judged. But I feel like people watching now, and we've talked about this before, are watching to see the good singers and because they want to see artists.
Yes.
And I feel like they're making this a little too trashy.
I agree. And I don't know like the identity of the show yet or like of the contestants.
Well, because I feel like it changed season to season. You know?
I didn't see the first season, but
Okay.
I don't know. It's like kind of like the misfits, like everyone who like didn't make it on The Voice or American Idol.
Because I feel like last season was the strongest, and it had a really good flow and good moments. And this season, I feel like they just tried to edit it too much.
Yeah. Also, yeah, like The Voice has done such a nice job of the actual voice.
Yeah.
Has done such a nice job of like differentiating themselves between other reality singing
Yeah.
shows. And because they're like, this is who we are. We're getting only good singers, and we're gonna get funky people who can like work today.
Yeah, and they kind of have their niche, and I feel like American Idol right now is trying to change and figure out where they fit
Yeah.
into this new format, and the X Factor is unsure which way they're going.
Exactly. American Idol is a little more like clean cut, perhaps. You know.
Which bums me out because the X Factor has great judges, like Paulina, not so sure about, but Kelly Rowland and Demi Lovato, Simon Cowell. I
Yeah.
think those are great people, and I think we should be seeing more of them.
I agree.
We should talk to the producers. Give us a call. We've got some advice.
I really loved, I know we'll get to the groups later, but I almost wish that they would pair up everybody into groups and create that kind of thing, because that's like X Factor strength.
Well, and that's the people besides Cher Lloyd
Right.
and Susan Boyle. Which
Cher
where
Lloyd
is
can't
she?
get a name in America though.
No, she's about to go on tour with Demi Lovato, so I think that
Oh,
will
is
help.
she? Oh, good.
It's like the X Factor Girls tour because it's Demi, Fifth Harmony, and Cher Lloyd.
I love that the judges are so like protective of
I know
their
they're
talent.
like, I cover this.
You will
But yeah, it is
succeed.
the successful people from X Factor are One Direction and Fifth Harmony.
Yeah.
The groups.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. X
Maybe we're
Factor
onto something.
is not. I think so. X Factor is not doing too hot in the ratings this year. It was like the low. Yeah, we know that. I wonder if they need something big to like kick it up and like get it
I'm
out.
hoping the live shows will. Actually, maybe next week is next week when we get to Judge's house
I think so.
because we got Miley coming on.
Well, they'll finish up the. Oh right. That'll be ratings.
Stuck my tongue out.
I don't need. So tomorrow they'll finish up the groups and then I guess judges' houses,
Yes, I can't wait for
judges'
that
rented houses.
because I love seeing the judges. Sorry, we should get back into the boys though.
All right, let's talk about Isaac.
Okay, Isaac Tofu.
You know what? I don't want to talk about
Tofa.
him actually.
He's saying bubbly. I just want to say he's a little too Glee, and I love Glee, but a little too Glee, and I'm the big jock, and I can sing good.
It was nothing
But
special.
he can't sing good. Yeah, he's off.
He was pushing it. It was forcing it. You couldn't
Horrible
hear his
song
tone.
choice.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about
not giving
it.
you the time of day, Isaac.
Yeah,
Carlos Guevara.
Carlos.
What did I say? Carlos?
I don't know.
I don't know
No,
what I
I just
said.
want to repeat it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were correcting me. Okay, I like Carlos's story. He's saying "Ain't No Sunshine."
Yes.
Vocally, I think he's got a little too much going on.
Yeah.
Like he's not super trained, so he's like, oh, I can grunt, oh, I can do a run, oh, I can sing really low, I can sing really high, and he can't.
It's like the ice cream cone that you put the sprinkles on and the cherries and the chocolate sauce and like every other
Exactly.
ingredient. And you're like, okay, let's just have like the cookie dough.
Yep.
And
But I think maybe with some training, he could. Which I don't know how Pauline is gonna do because I've never seen her coach. Hopefully, she'll be really good and can kind of tell him like, hold back. But his voice is kind of like how she dresses. Just throw everything on there.
That's true. I hope that they, like we said, like turn down some of his like vocal flares, like his riffing. I also hope they tell him to open his eyes.
And I hope they dress him
Yes.
because he looks like a little bit of a dirty garbage man.
Yeah, and he just looks like unhappy. I know,
Yeah.
like his like resting face is like, I'm so
He's like a little too
uncomfortable.
grunge.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
he should be. And he seems really sweet when he talks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares though about the faces he makes while he sings.
That might have something to do with his disease, though.
It is not. It is
so
not.
If that does, we apologize on behalf of
And
everyone.
if not, change it.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
So next up was Stone Martin, and he's saying Torn, and he's the kid obsessed with One Direction.
I think Stone was my least favorite contestant.
Really, I thought it was a horrible song choice. I again think he's packaged the wrong way because they packaged him to be creepy. I think
Yeah.
if they could have, do you remember Grayson Chance?
Nope.
He sang on Ellen. He did like a Lady Gaga cover of Speechless. I think if they would have packaged him to be that way, like sweet, talented little kid, he could have made it far. But he just seems creepy with his One Direction obsession.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he's gay.
Can we say that?
we
No,
can.
yeah, his video confessional stuff was cheesy out the wazoo. By least favorite, I meant that he annoyed me as a person in the videos. I thought his voice was good, interesting. It was like different.
But again, this is where they need coaching before this because Torn for a 15-year-old little boy is not a good
No.
song choice.
it was like this mature subject matter, and hearing him sing about like being naked on the floor, I was like, this
Yeah,
is
that is
weird.
really
This
weird.
Is very weird. Okay. Yeah, he's 14.
Yeah, so
We're getting to the better contestants. I wasn't wowed by a lot of people.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be one of the boys who wins.
No.
Maybe Levi,
Yeah.
but he's the only one who I think has a chance.
Yeah, I thought Josh Levi was great.
Yeah,
And what did he sing? Let me look.
he's saying let's just talk about him now.
Yeah, please.
He's saying I Can't Make You Love Me. Horrible song choice, and you shouldn't take a song like that and put some dubstep under it. Again, needs coaching, but I think he's got a great look, a great personality,
Yes.
great stage presence, and a great voice. He just needs some molding.
Like he's already like got so much going for him with coaching. Great. And then people like Tim, who they brought back after they sent him home.
Oh my God, let's talk
Are you
about
kidding
Tim.
me? I know
Okay.
you said he's boring. He's still boring.
He's boring. I will say his song started off a little wobbly for me. He sang The Climb, Miley Cyrus.
Right.
Once he got into the chorus, if you don't look at the screen, he has an amazing voice. Like Kelly said, for radio, face for radio, personality for radio. Not personality, voice for radio. And his high notes are so pure and so good, but he doesn't have the X factor.
Yeah, well, I agree. I think his high notes are phenomenal, but I don't think the rest of his voice is.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
like-
it's... I thought he sounded a lot better in his initial audition.
Yeah, something about like his like grungy like singing opening like section. I know it's like trendy nowadays to do like
Yeah.
a little like breathy beginning, but
But he doesn't have that sort of voice.
no,
And I think Simon was right when he said, like, it's going to be an older demographic that likes you.
yeah,
It's going to be moms and grandmas. And if that's the case, he needs to go the Michael Bublé, Josh Groban route
yes.
and not Ed Sheeran or John Legend like he wants to.
The problem is though that everyone like with his kind of voice, like in the Josh Groban, Michael Bublé like category, has like this phenomenal like stage presence and personality
true.
and that sex appeal. And like if you look at the music industry, it's
And like a very
only
wholesome
people,
sex
like-
appeal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that, I don't know, I just don't see it in him.
They need to like slap him around a little bit.
Yeah, I think some people
I wonder though, because Paulina, I just cut you off too. Sorry. Paulina has so much personality.
yeah,
Maybe, hopefully, she can implement some of that into him.
yeah.
We'll see.
I think some people in the show like confuse determination with personality. Like, I am so determined, I will make it here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, like that motivation is good, but like, I don't know, like you can't like focus that determination into like stage confidence.
Yeah. I wonder though, because everybody says that, I have a feeling that goes back to the way it's being produced this season. Like when you get out there and they're deciding you fight,
Yeah,
and it comes off a little tacky.
I kind of hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they tell them like that's your chance to talk?
I bet they do.
Ugh.
Because I feel like some of that, like that little girl on the girls' team that sang Clarity, I don't feel like her
Yeah.
personality would have been like, I will fight for this and I will work. I think she would have just stood there and smiled.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Personally.
And that was like Primrose last week. She was like begging and screaming and then singing more and like doing a cappella. And I was
didn't
like,
like her.
Primrose. No, I didn't like her from the beginning.
Mm-mm.
They were all about her, the auditions. Ugh.
I didn't get it. I really didn't get that.
No, definitely not. Chase, the redhead, he's young. He's very young.
First he needs braces. Let's just get that out there.
Oh,
Can't hold
God.
that back. He's super nasally when he sings. I liked when he did the hip hop side of it.
Yeah.
He sang Airplanes by Haley Williams and B.O.B. But I don't think vocally he cuts it.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I think he's vocally
But
better
if you're
than
holding
some
him
guys.
up to Tim, he's got more of a marketable side than Tim does.
Yeah. I was glad that Simon brought up where are you in the industry? Because so many performances today, I was like, whoa, how are you going to fit in?
Yeah. And he writes his own songs, which is cool, but
Yeah.
we already have a redhead. We've got Ed Sheeran. Don't need nobody else.
So tell me, what did you think about Carlito singing Selena?
Okay, I actually thought it was kind of a genius song choice because, like he said, nobody's really tapped into the Latin market right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what The Voice tried to do with Shakira, and I think he's got something going. And if he can get those people voting, I think it's genius. I don't know if necessarily he's the best vocalist, but I think he's cute and he's got a good personality. And I think he could potentially have a post-X Factor career.
Yeah, I agree.
The most out of the boys.
Yeah,
Well, I guess Levi too, but
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes back to like we're liking a couple of like the older contestants. Levi's like 15, not that
Yeah.
old actually, but Carlito's 24.
yeah.
Like he's got that drive. He's been doing this for a while. He's not just like the dreamer.
And he's got a little bit of sex appeal, which I think
Yeah.
hopefully Paulina can kind of like romp up.
Yeah, and he's relevant.
Yeah.
Totally. And then he sang in Spanish. Paulina had to choose him.
Yeah, I could see him going far.
He was, I think, one of my favorites of the night.
He was for overall packaging,
Yes.
not necessarily for vocals.
Who was your favorite vocal of the night for the guys?
Ooh, I'm going to say, let me look. I wasn't blown away by anybody. Probably Josh Levi, but again, I thought it was a horrible song choice.
Yeah. What about Timothy, the Malibu kid, who sang the Hairspray song?
Okay, first of all, why he sang "There's a New Girl in Town" from
Yeah.
Hairspray. If he would have sang a Jason Mraz song,
Yeah.
Or even if he sang the Colby Coulee song, I think he would have done so much better. And this is why they need coaching, because you can't dress like Beachy Surfer Kid and then sing a song from Hairspray. Either go gay or go surfer. Make up your mind.
It was like the perfect Disney audition. You
But
know,
like almost a little too corny. Like
yeah, like
he
that-
could have, even
like
if he
the
sang a
oversized
Jonas Brothers
blazer.
song, I would have believed that.
Yeah. I just looked at him and I was like, this kid has got like such a clear voice. Obviously he's a singer, but like, yeah, like sing something relevant. I feel like I've said that every person.
Yep. Especially if you're that young.
Yeah. You're going to be like putting the, yeah, I don't know. It just, he didn't, I was surprised that he got a chair.
Yeah, I was actually I would have, just because I do feel like he's somebody that they can mold and make into somebody else.
Oh, really?
And I think if you're young and if you're cute, I think I don't know, and he's comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
I think with coaching, he could be somebody really good. I just think it's dangerous, again, to throw these young kids on the stage without any sort of... But also, you watched last season, right?
Yeah.
Carly Rose Soninclair didn't have any sort of coaching, and she walks in and blows it out of the water.
Yeah.
And there's no one in the competition this year that's that much of a standout vocalist.
I agree. Some of the girls, to me, some of Demi's girls, like,
Yeah, I think they're good, but there's nobody that I'm like,
unbelievable.
I need to post this on Facebook and show all my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I actually felt that way about Rachel Potter's "Somebody to Love," her Queen song.
Oh, okay.
I went back and heard it, and I was like, "This girl's good. She's got training. I liked her."
See, she sucked so bad during the 4-chair challenge, though.
I hope it was because she was sick,
I hope so too.
and I think it goes to show because she stayed,
Yeah.
even though having done like that poorly.
Well, and it's so weird because when Allison was here last week, she said around 1 million people auditioned, including like online submissions and everything.
That's unbelievable.
And to think that these are the top 40 vocalists, that's really sad for America.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're picking stories too. You know, we were talking about like Carlos, who has Tourette's, and like Ryan and people, even to Timothy, who was like grew up in a poor house in Malibu, I guess he was saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if these stories like adhere us to them anymore, but they make the people memorable.
I feel like America has seen we're jaded at this point.
Totally.
Because there's X Factor, American Idol, The Voice, duets, so many other things.
And everybody's got a
CNT.
backstory.
There's so many backstories that we've seen that we're
Yeah.
kind of just like, meh, okay.
I would be more impressed if it was like, and he's in the final 3, and his name is Carlos. He's got Tourette's, and you're like, wow, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Because like when he's performing, you can't tell anything.
But then he kind of gets pigeonholed as, oh, that's the kid with Tourette's.
And he
you
talks
don't
about
remember
it
if he
every
sings
video
good.
clip.
Yeah.
He's kind of like embracing the I'm the victim.
Which also you kind of feel bad for him because I'm positive that that's the producers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's 100% producers being like, juvenile
And honestly,
ailments.
if
Let's
you
talk
look
about it.
back at anybody who's made it from these shows, I think Kelly Pickler is the only person with a sad backstory.
What was hers? She grew up.
Her dad is in jail and her mom left her or something.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
She's the only person with a sad backstory on one of these shows that's still relevant.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really create stars. Yeah, it creates a memorable moment, and I get they're making a TV show. But if the goal is to make a star,
Yeah.
take that into consideration.
I'm excited for like the personal transformations that we're going to see in the shows.
Like the physical ones.
Biggest Loser. What are we talking about? Everyone's losing weight. I'm sorry. No, just like the
It's like a physical boot camp they have to go to.
like the Clay Aiken stories of like the young nerdy Southern kid who like they take the glasses off and then they straighten the bangs. And
I
you're
think
like,
we're gonna get that
"Whoa."
with Danielle on Demi's team.
Definitely.
She's gonna take off her glasses, maybe get some highlights.
Yeah. And you're like, oh my God, it was
You're
Christina
pretty
Aguilera
now.
the whole time.
I had no idea. Did we cover all the boys?
All the guys I want to cover.
Okay, then I'm over
I
it.
think we got the top 4 at least. Yeah. So it ended with Tim, Carlos, Carlito, and Josh Levi. Tim, he's a goner.
Yep, Tim's gone.
Carlos can't hold it up to the competition.
I think if anybody makes it, it'll be Josh or Carlito.
Totally.
We'll see.
Shoot, let's cut Tim and Carlos.
Yeah,
And
I
we
would
call the
even
producers.
I would even maybe cut Carlito.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I feel like he's too old.
I'm interested to see what will happen when they mentor him, though.
That's true. I mean, I do feel like Paulino and Carlito will be a perfect pair.
Yeah. Patch. I like that.
Yeah.
It's the perfect guy for her to take on tour with her.
She's got an opening act.
I'm so embarrassed when I see these contestants doing backup for people now. I forget his name, but he's one of Jennifer Hudson's backup singers.
He was on The Voice. Yep.
George.
I know exactly. Or he was on American Idol. I
Idol.
can't get these shows straight.
I remember he's saying like Grapevine and stuff.
Yeah, and he was really good. He's her
Yeah.
backup singer. Ruben Studdard's on The Biggest Loser.
Is he really?
Mhm.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like I've heard like 9 million stories.
I
of
heard
him.
Justin Guarini is not even able to feed his family.
Really?
I don't know why I'm laughing about that.
I heard
But-
that he likes camouflage.
Oh. Hey,
Sometimes
couldn't
I
even-
forget that Justin Guarini is still alive.
it still exists.
Those are my worst days.
Those are the bad days.
They're very bad days.
We should also tell people before we talk about the groups to go onto iTunes,
And do what?
rate and subscribe the X Factor podcast.
Oh my God, sweet.
Leave us your comments and your 5 stars, and we will love them.
And you know what they should do while they're on iTunes? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, that is.
They should go to iTunes and then serialbuddies.com and download Adventures of Serial Buddies, a wonderful
Double whammy.
movie.
2 for 1.
Yeah, sure.
Also, keep up your YouTube comments. Even if they're mean, it's fun for us.
But they shouldn't
I'm
be
sure
mean.
everybody misses JC, and we get it.
And no more bullying. Hurt
Cyberbullying
my
is not
feelings,
okay.
okay? Can I get a tissue? Thank you. Just one. Okay, back to the groups.
Oh, there we go.
God.
Marissa, everybody.
Excuse me. Okay, so the groups. Oh my God.
Okay, so first up on the groups was Girls United, and they were the 3 slutty/cute girls. I'll just keep talking.
Okay, so all I have to say about the Girls United, actually, I'm not going to say one thing. You can't have the name Girls United if you want to like sell records.
I know, it's
guys won't
stupid.
buy that.
No, they won't. I think Demi was right. Demi said they were a little too young in the way they acted, and they needed to like.
Take
if you're
voice
gonna dress slutty, act slutty. You know what I mean? Don't dress like a slut and then move back and forth like you're on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Own it.
And then also like some were dressed slutty, and then some was wearing like a country bumpkin dress.
Yeah, the one in the middle didn't look like she
brunette.
belonged.
They looked like a girl group.
But they didn't. And I mean, I like that they attempted to sing harmony.
They were cheesy.
Yeah, they're not gonna make
They're
it.
not the good vocalists.
Wild Things.
They're
What did
outta
you think
here.
about Wild Things?
You know what? I could not stop watching them.
I feel like this is what Kesha acted like when she was 15. You know?
And then she turned 16 and got a record deal.
Yeah, because I feel like they are a little bit talented, and if Simon actually coaches them and molds them, they could be something.
And there is a market for that in the Kesha world, in the Scissor Sisters world, you know? Yeah, I said it. They're going,
LMFAO though, like that sort of thing.
yeah, they're going around like they were fascinating. That will like
Do
you
you
want
think
to dance to.
there's a little bit of sexual tension between the two of them?
I don't know what the relationship is. There's
I don't know
somebody's
either.
always
The one
touching
had his
somebody
nails
else
painted.
though.
It was
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Okay, my
I-
favorite. Okay.
Wait, sorry, my favorite part about Wild Things is that Simon allowed that.
I
to, like,
know.
go on stage.
And then but I think I would have said take a seat too, honestly,
Oh, absolutely. I hope they get past
because they're
through.
entertaining, and that's more to say than most of Paulina's team. Sorry,
Ugh.
even Kelly's team.
The guys are
besides
weak.
Rachel.
Glamour, I loved.
I loved Glamour, the cute little 12-year-old girls from Atlanta. I love their look. I liked that they choreographed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Again, they attempted harmonies. They were a little bit more successful than Girls United.
But also, with them is amazing potential.
Oh, completely.
Once they get better arrangements, great. Like, everything's there for them to be molded.
And I think they don't need to sing that's kind of a vocally difficult song that they sang.
What was it? I forget.
You're Gonna Miss Me When I'm Gone.
Oh,
Or it's just like a very specific type of voice.
yes.
They need to sing
just sing every
something
Destiny's
younger, or
Child
like a
number.
Selena Gomez song or something that's not hard.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love them.
Oh yeah, I think
hope
they're
they
so
do
cute.
really
I
well.
hope they win. Actually, but I want Demi to win.
Okay, sorry for it.
Yeah, so I can't be on anyone else's team.
Restless Road, a little alliteration.
Okay, everybody loved them. I like the idea of them more than the execution of them.
Yeah, I liked them singing. I love the idea. I thought it was a brilliant pairing. I liked them singing together, the three of them, and that blend. When they sang separate, I was like, these aren't great vocals.
No, and I mean, I think, again, with some coaching, their stage presence is really horrible. They look awkward.
The kid on the right, the tall kid with the low voice,
Yeah.
he looks awkward.
And the guy in the middle looks like he's just doing squats the whole time.
It just didn't look like a cohesive group. I agree.
Yeah, it looked like they were thrown together.
Yeah.
But again, maybe...
That's how they looked separate, though.
Because I think, from what I've heard, this process happened right after they were put on a team. So hopefully by the time we get to the live shows, they'll be a lot better. I guess we don't know if any of these people make it yet, though. We find out
They
tomorrow.
all got a chair, right?
Yeah, all four of the people we saw got chairs.
Yeah, I think the country kids, Restless Road, will be out when you think about it. No, I don't
No,
know.
I think they're gonna be in.
loving them.
Because they're different. I think
They're just not the best vocalists on the show.
Restless Road will make it. I hope Glamour makes it. I kind of want Wild Things to make it just to see. Girls United is for sure out.
Girls United is the first one to go.
Yeah.
And then there's 6 more to sing. It's going to be rough. I don't know.
I don't know who's going to.
Do you have any predictions for those 6?
Ooh. I think Restless Road is going to make it. I don't know.
To the finals. Just kidding.
To the live rounds.
Yeah, I agree. They just don't seem... I mean,
I don't
granted-
like them at all. I just think
Let the record show.
Yeah, I don't want. Let's not get this
Here,
confused.
take a paper towel.
I think they have horrible voices. Not horrible. I think they need a lot of coaching. Let me say that. Lots of coaching, lots of image training, but Simon likes them and I think they'll do good, but I hate them.
The judges seem to be obsessed with them.
Again, I hope it sounds different when they're in the studio.
It's easier to let groups that are less than vocally par through than a single person.
Yeah.
Because it's exciting to see people singing together.
Especially straight country hick boys riding horses.
That guy had never been on a horse in his life in that B-roll.
Oh, no, he hadn't.
God darn it. Who are you... Okay, without thinking, who's your favorite performance of the night?
I don't know why Levi pops in my head.
Okay.
So there must be something memorable about him.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I think from the competition, Levi, Rachel Potter.
I love Rachel Potter.
I don't know if I love her, but I think she has a great voice.
You know, I was looking her up this week. She's been on Broadway.
And do you remember Legally Blonde, the musical on
Yeah,
MTV?
she was in top 15.
Yep.
Yeah, people are not happy about her previous experience because they want more of the Levi's who are Josh Levi, who's done nothing.
See,
But it
I'd
doesn't
much
bother
rather
me.
see somebody who's worked their ass off and keeps trying to make
Anna's
it.
had voice lessons.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel.
Um,
Rachel, Levi.
Kaya, Danielle.
Oh,
That's why I
those
think
two
Demi's
girls.
Demi's got killer team.
I think Demi and Simon's teams are gonna rock it.
Yep.
The guys, all 4 of them can get out of here. Okay, Josh can stay. And then who's the other guy? Oh, darn it.
Carlito.
No, the over 25. I really liked a lot of them.
Really? The only one I liked was
Cynthia.
Tucker.
Who's Tucker?
Your girl. Rachel Tucker.
Oh, Rachel Potter.
Rachel Potter?
No, what's no, the grandma singer.
Lily McLeod.
Yeah.
She's not. She might do good in the competition, but she's not going to do good in real life.
She can just sing Diana Ross.
I know, but that doesn't sell anymore. You know what I mean?
It'll sell in Vegas. I'm kidding.
That's true.
All right, but we'll be here back again next week. Hopefully, we'll see some judges' houses. Where can they
Yes.
find you, Jason?
They can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jason Ikeler or on the Voice After Show, as well as the Kardashians After Show.
Oh, my word.
As well as the X Factor After Show.
They can find me on Twitter and Instagram at JeffMasters1. You can also find me on AfterBuzz's new book review site, Book Circle Online. Oh my God, books! I love reading.
I've never heard of a book before.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys. Deuces.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Wait, do I say
Buzz
now?
you
Right
later.
now? Oh, I missed it, darn it.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.